Well, it looks like this Labour government are not on the same page at all. Keir Starmer loves to stop freedom of speech and wants police to crack down on people that say hurty words on social media and offensive things in public. I mean, he literally showed us that in the summer, that you get 2 years if you say something out of line. That has been proven. Now today, news emerged that the police are investigating a 9-year-old boy for an apparent hate crime. Again, we've seen people this age over the summer get trialled, so this is coming from somewhere since the Labour government came in. However, Rachel Reeves has said on live TV she doesn't think it's a good use of police time, so completely contradicting Starmer's approach. In today's video, we will discuss what was said, but first hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Just a quick one to say we have new Stuck Farmer t-shirts available on our store. Go grab them now. They are available at britishstand.com or check the link in the description. Chancellor Rachel Reeves has criticised police for investigating children's playground comments, calling it a waste of police time. Speaking about reports of a 9-year-old being investigated for name-calling, Reeves said, "I don't think that is the best use of police time." The Labour MP emphasised that police priorities should focus on ensuring town centres and our high streets safe, so people feel that they can go out in the evenings and feel safe in their local communities. In an interview, the reporter asked, "You've talked about public services and reform of them, but there is a story today about 9-year-old children being investigated by the police over comments they've made in the playground. Surely police should be investigating real crimes. Isn't that a ridiculous use of police resources?" The Chancellor responded, "I agree with you. And that's why we've committed to ensure that there are 13,000 neighbourhood police officers and community support officers in our local areas, ensuring that our town centres and our high streets safe, and that people feel that they can go out in the evenings and feel safe in their local communities. That's the priority for police in Britain, and that's the priority of this Labour government." Catherine pressed, "So you don't think they should be investigating 9-year-olds' comments?" Reeves said, "I don't think that is the best use of police time." Her comments came in response to revelations that children as young as 9 are being investigated by police for non-crime hate incidents. According to a Freedom of Information request by The Times, a 9-year-old pupil was investigated after calling a classmate the R-word at a primary school. These investigations were carried out by Humberside and West Yorkshire police forces over the last 12 months. Current government guidance suggests that classroom incidents should be referred to the school management team rather than being recorded by police. However, The Times reports widespread confusion among police forces about which incidents qualify for investigation. The Home Office is now reviewing its guidance to strike a balance between the fundamental right to free speech while giving police sufficient power to combat hate speech. Both Humberside and West Yorkshire Police have defended their practices, with West Yorkshire noting their crime recording was judged as outstanding by His Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary. Humberside Police stated they take hate-related incidents seriously and record them where appropriate. In some other news, a dinghy with 98 migrants set a new record for the largest number of people in a single boat attempting to cross the channel. It was intercepted by Border Force when it reached the midpoint, and the migrants were rescued by RNLI and the Coast Guard. The boat, which was the same size as those usually used to transport a maximum of 60 migrants, was dangerously overpacked. There have been growing concerns over the desperate and inhumane tactics of people smugglers who have been packing more migrants into flimsy, inadequate boats after a crackdown on their supply of dinghies. At the same time, the crammed boats can also be due to migrants who fight their way onto the vessel without paying smugglers for the journey. This overcrowding has led to increasing deaths at sea, not only due to drowning, but also by being crushed by others during panic or due to the boat capsizing. Oftentimes, women and children face the most danger, as they are the ones crowded in the centre of the boat, which has no solid bottom and can be prone to caving in. This new record came as Sir Keir Starmer commended the arrest of a Turkish man suspected of being a key figure in the supplying of small boats. The man in his 40s is under suspicion for shipping dinghies and engines from Turkey and storing them in Germany before being moved to France for crossings. The suspect was arrested in Amsterdam this week after an investigation by the UK National Crime Agency and the Dutch and Belgian authorities. The man is facing extradition to Belgium over people smuggling charges. This arrest is part of a larger move by Labour to destroy people smuggling gangs through international cooperation, after the decision to scrap the Conservatives' controversial Rwanda scheme. Speaking after news of the arrest, the Prime Minister said, "I want to thank the UK NCA, along with their Dutch and Belgian counterparts, for all their hard work and their crucial role in this investigation. It's exactly what we want to see, and it shows that our approach of working with international partners to smash the people smuggling gangs is bearing fruit." He added that, although this was an important achievement, there are other steps that are necessary. Meanwhile, former Immigration Minister Robert Jenrick lashed out at Starmer on Twitter, writing, "One arrest isn't going to stop the boats. Stop trying to con the public your plan is working. Small boats' arrivals are already up on your watch." Almost 33,000 migrants have crossed the Channel this year, up 20% from last year. Lastly, electric car drivers have been warned they face a new £2,125 luxury vehicle tax from April next year, in a move which could risk conflicting with the UK's net zero ambitions. The additional levy, known as the expensive car supplement, will apply to all electric vehicles priced above £40,000. Electric vehicles had previously enjoyed an exemption from this charge since 2020, but plans to bring them back into the tax fold are now moving forward. The hefty surcharge comes as part of wider changes to car tax announced in the recent budget, where Rachel Reeves revealed a £1.6 billion raid on motorists. While electric vehicles will pay lower standard road tax rates than petrol cars, the luxury supplement will hit the majority of new EVs due to their typically higher purchase prices. The £40,000 threshold that triggers the luxury supplement is based on a car's list price, including optional extras, regardless of any negotiated discounts. But reports suggested that if the threshold rose with inflation since its 2017 introduction, it would now stand at £51,827. Auto Trader figures revealed that 67% of electric vehicles exceed the £40,000 threshold, meaning a significant portion of drivers will now face the luxury supplement. The impact could be substantial, with 300,000 electric motors already purchased in the UK this year, according to the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders. Industry experts have warned about the policy's potential impact on electric vehicle adoption, but the government acknowledged the levy will have a disproportionate impact on electric car buyers from April. Officials said they will consider raising the threshold for zero-emission cars at a future fiscal event, though no timeline has been specified. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British political content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.